Have you ever thought that just a spoonful of empathy could change someone's life? What happens when we pause for a moment to feel what others feel? Discover the answer through real-life stories that will open your eyes and heart to the power of empathy in our lives. Life is full of colors, full of stories. Each person has their own journey, with joys and sorrows they experience. But often, we forget one thing that can make a big difference in our lives and the lives of others. A small but very meaningful thing. A spoonful of empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and feel what others are feeling. Empathy is not just about hearing, but also about feeling. It's not just about knowing, but also about caring. Empathy is often misunderstood as sympathy. But let's understand the difference. Sympathy is feeling pity or compassion for someone else's suffering. Empathy, on the other hand, is the ability to truly feel and understand what others are experiencing. It involves putting ourselves in their shoes and seeing the world from their perspective. Sympathy is about feeling. Empathy is about experiencing. Sympathy is about hearing. Empathy is about listening with your heart. Why empathy matters? In every spoonful of empathy, there is magic. Magic that can turn tears into smiles, sadness into happiness, and loneliness into togetherness. Why is empathy so important? Because empathy is at the heart of human relationships. Empathy allows us to build deeper connections with others. It makes us more sensitive to the feelings and needs of others, so we can provide more appropriate support. In a world that is increasingly busy and digitally connected, we often lose the human touch. Empathy is the bridge that reconnects us. With empathy, we can feel that we are not alone, that there are people who care and are ready to help. How to develop empathy? Empathy is not something that comes naturally. It is a skill that we can develop. How? First, by listening. Truly listen to what others are saying without judging or providing solutions. Second, try to understand their perspective. Put yourself in their position and imagine how it feels to be in that situation. Third, show that you care. Small actions like giving a hug, saying "I'm here for you," or simply listening attentively can make a big impact. And lastly, practice empathy every day. Make empathy a part of your life. Remember that everyone you meet is fighting their own battles, and a spoonful of empathy from you can make a big difference. The impact of empathy in the community. Empathy does not only impact individuals, but also communities. When we support and understand each other, we create a more harmonious and loving environment. In a community full of empathy, no one feels alone. Everyone feels valued and supported. This creates strong bonds and trust among its members. Empathy in action. Empathy is not just about feelings, but also about actions. Every day, we have the opportunity to show empathy through small actions. Small actions like helping someone in need, listening without judgment, or simply giving a smile can make a big difference. Empathy in action is about giving without expecting anything in return. It is about giving a part of ourselves to make the world a better place. Teaching empathy. Empathy is a skill that can be taught and learned. Start teaching empathy to children from a young age. Show them how to listen with their hearts, how to understand others' feelings, and how to show that they care. By teaching empathy to children, we shape a generation that is more sensitive and caring. A generation that is ready to make the world a better place with their actions. Building an empathetic community. Let's build a community full of empathy. Let's start with ourselves and show empathy in every interaction. Let's create an environment that is supportive and loving. By building an empathetic community, we create a better world for all of us. A world where everyone feels valued and supported. A world where love and understanding are the foundation of every relationship. Empathy in the digital world. In this digital era, empathy is also very important. With so many interactions happening online, we must remember that behind every account and profile, there is a human with their own feelings and experiences. Use digital platforms to spread empathy. Show support, offer comforting words, and avoid negative or judgmental comments. In this way, we can create a more positive and supportive digital environment. On our journey, empathy is the lantern that lights our path, connecting hearts and healing wounds. Every small act of empathy is a giant step toward a better world. By listening, understanding, and acting with our hearts, we create a web of compassion that strengthens us all. So, let's make empathy an inseparable part of our lives, every day, and every interaction. If you feel inspired, start with small steps. Listen more deeply, understand more profoundly, and show that you care. Share this video with friends and family to spread the message of empathy. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment below about your experiences with empathy, and subscribe for more inspiring content. Let's create a better world together, one spoonful of empathy at a time.